Hey friends, this is Eric Mobley coming at you with another video. This is another mental health video where I'm going to share my experience with a medication, as well as maybe what was going on at the time with my mental health and how it worked for me, side effects, am I still on it? So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this is helpful. If you like videos like this, I would love it if you would like this video and subscribe, because I do plan on having more content like this in the future. I was on vacation a little while ago, about 2 weeks ago, and it took about a week or so to get back into the groove of things, but I really want to get back to uploading videos regularly, so I really appreciate that you're here. Thank you so much for tuning in. But today I'm going to talk about Lexapro, or Escitalopram, which is the drug name or generic name, if you will. So I'm just going to call it Lexapro because that is typically what everyone says when they're talking about this medication, just like I did with Wellbutrin and Adderall. So Lexapro is a prescription medication primarily used to treat depression and generalized anxiety disorder. And it is an SSRI, and SSRIs are, some of the most common antidepressants. So you may ask, like, why was I placed on this? And sorry, I'm just reading to see if there's anything else I want to share. I will say, SSRIs work by increasing the levels of serotonin, a neurotransmitter that plays a crucial role in regulating mood in the brain. SSRI is selective serotonin reuptake inhibitor. So that's a little bit about Lexapro. Again, I have been taking the following medications for at least like a year. Wellbutrin, Buspar or Buspirone, Adderall, and I believe that's it. So the Wellbutrin is for depression, Buspirone is for anxiety, and Adderall is for ADHD. So why did I add Lexapro to my cocktail of daily medications? So back in February, I noticed that I was having a lot of trouble sleeping, a lot of insomnia. During the day, I had trouble focusing on like daily activities or daily tasks, work. You guys know I work from home, but I just had a lot of trouble focusing despite, Adderall and other medications or, daily practices of, self-care, taking care of myself. I was really distracted and just having trouble. I was just really anxious. And I think a lot of my anxiety is like situational, and I have fear of seeing certain people out in public. I won't say who they are, but I knew of a situation that I was going to be in, and I was in fear that I was going to see that person, in public. And I have other people like that as well. It's not just one person. It's just kind of a thing that I've had for a while, and I felt like it was kind of taking over my brain and my thoughts. I kind of became a little bit of a homebody for a little bit because I was so anxious. So after having trouble sleeping and like insomnia and, having trouble focusing and stuff for being anxious for over 2 weeks, which it had been going on before that, but it got worse in the 2 weeks before I went to see my doctor. I decided, like, okay, it's been 2 weeks. I need to do something about this. I'm exhausted because I'm not sleeping well. I, hate feeling this way. So I went to the doctor, and he pretty much let me choose an SSRI. And based on what he recommended, we went with Lexapro because it had the least amount of side effects or what have you. So we went with Lexapro. I was put on 10 milligrams once a day. Oh my goodness. Once a day. And I read some stuff on Reddit, and I was led to, a lot of people were saying take it at night because it can make you drowsy. So I started taking it at night, and it honestly did help me sleep better. At this time, he also put me on hydroxyzine, which I probably won't do another video on that, a separate video, because I only take that as needed, and I kind of take it for insomnia, or like nighttime anxiety or whatever, for sleep, because it pretty much knocks me out. And I don't think I would take that in the daytime, but it's another medication for anxiety. It just can cause drowsiness. And since I was first prescribed it in February, and I've only taken like 6 pills. I did take it on vacation with me because sometimes you can have trouble falling asleep when you're not at home. I don't know if you have that issue, but I have that issue, so I made sure to take that with me. So he prescribed Lexapro and the hydroxyzine together, but I was trying not to take the hydroxyzine because I knew that Lexapro was going to, cause that drowsiness. And I did start sleeping better. I did. And within the first month, I noticed side effects. Number one being sexual side effects. I don't want to get too personal, but when I was in my private life or whatever, and I was, coming back to reality after, whatever, it felt like I had ran a marathon. Just take that as you will. And I hated that. And, I did not enjoy that at all. Over time, it did get a little better, but it still was kind of weird, and just things didn't function correctly. Take that as you will. I'm not going to go into super detail, but I knew that was going to be a side effect, but it didn't seem to go away. In the beginning, there was low libido, and then that definitely improved over time. But I was only on it for 3 months because I noticed weight gain. I had read that weight gain was maybe a little less common with Lexapro, but it can still happen. And now I've kind of learned with every SSRI, it's kind of the same deal. Weight gain, increased anxiety, the sexual side effects, what are more side effects? I don't know, but that's kind of what I experienced. And before I was on Lexapro, I had lost like 20 pounds over the course of like a year or so, a little less than a year. And I wasn't looking to lose more weight, but I definitely, obviously, didn't want to gain the weight back. I was really happy with my body. I was working out more, eating right. I know that the Adderall did have like a play in that, because Adderall is an appetite suppressant. But once I got on the Lexapro and had been taking it for about a month or so, I started to know the weight gain come on. And up until I got back from vacation, it seemed like I had gained about 15 pounds in 3 months. So around 5 pounds a month. You could argue, like, Eric, you just went on vacation, and on a cruise, it's all you can eat and any time of the day. That's very true. But I noticed an increase in cravings, increase in my eating. I was able to eat more, which maybe is not a bad thing, but Easter weekend, in 2 days, 48 hours, I ate 7 cupcakes. So the cravings, I think it's just like the serotonin, and your body wants to feel good, feel better. So that is what I turned to, was food. And like, I think one weekend I ate like a whole jar of peanut butter, and I'm talking like a smaller one, like 16 ounce or something, but still, like, that's not good. So, a couple of weeks ago, I did reach out to my doctor, and I had told him that I was wanting to taper off of Lexapro. So I went down to 5 milligrams, and now I am completely off of it. He did tell me that it was okay to just stop taking it because I hadn't been on it for very long. I was a little nervous, but there was one night where I forgot to take it, and the next morning I felt okay. Like, I didn't feel sick or weird or off, anything like that. No brain fog, no brain zaps, anything like that. I'm not a healthcare professional. I am not making this recommendation. Please talk to your doctor first. But since I didn't have any side effects or, withdrawal effects, I just stopped taking it. So take that as you will. But I have noticed, even being off it for about a week, I have not been gaining weight as quickly. Actually, I've been like losing, and I've been working out more. And my cravings are basically gone, and I'm not eating nearly as much as I was. I'm eating more balanced, meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but not overeating, portion control. I'm not saying that this happened immediately because of the Lexapro, like being taken off the Lexapro. I'm not really sure, but that's what it seems like. So just take that as you will. But did the Lexapro help my anxiety? Yes. I felt a lot better after a couple of months. And, along with like therapy as well as journaling and stuff, which I still do today, I was able to kind of manage my anxiety too. So I'm just going to continue to practice that now that I've come off the Lexapro, see if I can kind of manage things. If I feel like I need to maybe increase the buspirone again, I'll talk to my doctor about it next time I see him. But overall, Lexapro did help my anxiety. It does seem like Lexapro is more so prescribed for anxiety versus depression, but I do know a lot of people do take it just for depression. But that's just what I've noticed, that some people take it alongside Wellbutrin or Prozac or Zoloft, whatever, because they feel like the Lexapro helps more so with anxiety. So, but I hope you found this helpful. I have read so much on Reddit about people and their experiences with Lexapro. I've watched a ton of YouTube videos, a ton of TikToks. I would love to know down in the comments, have you been on Lexapro? Are you on it? What has your experience been like? Please let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. And again, if you like videos like this, I do plan on producing more content like this. I would love it if you would like this video and subscribe. But again, love you guys. Thank you so much. Sending love to you all. I know mental health is really hard to talk about sometimes and express. So just know you're not alone. But thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you soon, and I hope you have a great day. Bye, guys.